Hello everybody, this is OpenWorldAddict here, and today I'm coming to you with another video of my Islands of Fire campaign in Civilization 6 as Civilization 6 Gathering Storm as Indonesia's on the True Start East Asia map. So, in the last video, I am the time I know when to end. In the last video, most of what we did is I set up the game, kind of went over some of the strategies I was going to take, but mostly I was talking about why this is one of the worst starting conditions that I've ever encountered. So today we're going to get the campaign actually started. So our goal is to, and hopefully by I don't know if we're going to achieve it by the end of this video, but hopefully. But yeah, we want to get a religion going as soon as possible. That's what I'm kind of going to aim for. So with that in mind, the first technology we're going to research is astrology. There is no question. So, while astrology is being researched, and it's going to be taking 30 turns, again, review my settings. I'm an epic. I like being an epic marathon, so things take longer. That's just natural. So let's produce something in the city. So we're not going to build a builder. We're not going to develop. We might develop this tile eventually before turning it into an industrial zone, maybe. But we're not going to be developing these tiles, this house. These will eventually be destroyed by a volcano. And if they don't get destroyed, then we will definitely go into mining to say no. We have to go into masonry to harvest stone, so that will be quite a while. And will not be a priority for some time. But in the meantime, so building another unit doesn't make sense. Again, this is a small island. Our one unit is fine for now. The scout will have nowhere to go, so there is really no other option but to build a monument. And the monument is good because it provides a loyalty, +1 loyalty, return to the city, and +1 culture if loyalty is at maximum. No matter what it's providing, it will be good for the city. So let's build that. That will take, again, about 30 turns. Now that may number go down. Anyway, so with that done, let's close out on this. And And let's hit that end turn button. Okay, so I am gonna continue moving this unit over here and over here. We found this other volcano. You couldn't discover it, that's good. Civic boost. Something I didn't mention is because we were stuck to this island, it's gonna take us a while to earn our score. And we may fall into a dark age. I'm gonna try to prevent that if possible. But anyway, that's all we can do on that turn. Then we're gonna come over here. There's it over here. And that is as much as we can see over there. I'm gonna start making my way back over here. What? That was unexpected. One of my opponents has been defeated. That was quick. I do have to say that was quick. Okay, and I'm gonna come back over here to get vision on that tile now. And I am gonna make my way towards this stone. That'll give us vision over here. Okay. So now that we have vision over here, I'm gonna send him home to the city. And there he will stay as a garrison. Let's fortify him. Okay, now we're just waiting. As you can see, we have 16 turns for our astrology to be done, but our monument is going to be done in 12. That means we can get started on working on something else. While we're waiting for astrology to finish, although it will only be worked on until astrology is finished, because we want to get that holy site and shrine up as soon as possible. And continue. And same time frame. So actually, in 5 turns, we're gonna have our first civic done. So that will be our next decision. I'm just gonna keep clicking forward. Okay, so we have a a housing problem in this city, which is, if you watched the last video, that's something that I told you will be a problem. There's nothing we can do about it. But right now, like, housing does slow city growth, so I actually don't mind it that much. But yeah, because we're also gonna have an amenities problem. Amenities is a bit, not having enough amenities is worse than not having enough housing. So I will kind of ignore it for now, but we will deal with it in time. But I said, lo and behold, I said that our first decision was gonna be a civic decision, and I was wrong. Our first decision is gonna be a religious decision, talking about getting religion on. And if you watched the last video, you know what I'm gonna pick, because I talked about it last time. We're gonna pick God of the Sea +1 production from fishing boats. And that does give us some error score. Okay. And we get a Eureka, I believe. Yeah, that is a civic boost. And we saw that already. Okay. Let's proceed.
At his best, man is the noblest
and
of all.
Here is our first
Separated
decision.
from law and justice, he is the worst.
So, previously, when I was first doing this strategy, I would always go like I always go for most other situations with God King. God King, to tell you the truth, is not that useful. It's only +1 faith, and this civilization, because of its unique benefits, it's going to be making a lot of faith. They don't really need +1 faith. +1 gold would be nice, but I think the more well, it is more beneficial for urban planning. The +1 reduction to all cities is vital. I have switched to that from God King the last few times I played this, and I don't think it has done me any wrong. So that is the way to go. As far as these other two things, it really doesn't matter. We're not going to be fighting barbarians. There's no barbarians on the map anyway, and we don't have any recon units out there. So it really doesn't matter which one we pick. We have to pick one because, of course, requirements, so we'll just throw any old one on. I'll throw that one on. Confirm. I'll switch it out once I have policies that are more useful to me. Now we get to pick the next civic on the civics tree. And I want to, let's see. So I want to go for state workers for several reasons. First of all, that is a much better military policy card, especially if we're going to be starting to build a navy with faith. And we might, our navy might get, the size of our navy will be restricted to how much trade we're able to do, because otherwise, like, if you don't support the navy military, if you don't support your maintenance costs with trade, you're going to be losing money. And so that will help our navy grow just a bit bigger and not have to worry about money as much. And then the other reason why I want to go for this is the government plaza. The government plaza is very important to this first city because it's not only gonna award a governor title and provide a loyalty, but that's not the important stuff. Important stuff is down here. It is audience chamber, and this was +1 amenities and +3 housing. Remember, we already have a housing problem in cities, and that housing problem will just continue to go up. In cities with governors, and there's 2 loyalty in cities without governors. So basically, you want cities to have governors. Okay, let's move on. Time's getting away from me, so so we're gonna go for state workforce, so that means getting craftsmanship first. Let's see. Okay, so that was that decision made. And ooh, Mount Gang has become active. That isn't a good sign. Whew. Okay. This is new. Must be one of the other things modules I'm using, but I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna start on the cellar. We want more people on this island. Even though there's not a lot of space, we want more people on this island because that will help our science go up, and that will help our culture go up. We do not want to fall behind. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working on a cellar, but as soon as, in 5 turns, as soon as astrology comes up, we're going to change production and get to work on the holy site. So we'll start working on the cellar. The nice thing is that even if you cancel production, it's still saved up towards the project you were working on. So when you come back to working on it, you will still have whatever production you spent.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Okay. Have astrology. Before we do anything else, we're gonna come to our city. We're gonna change the production. We're gonna take cellar off the docket. You see, we have some production put in for cellar, so we'll take only 12 turns next time. And we're gonna work on our holy site. We're gonna put it right over here. And now I can actually get rid of this tack. Complete. Okay. So the holy site is under construction. Now we're gonna go to sailing because we want our boats out in the water as soon as possible and exploring. Because our military units can't do much exploring. They won't be able to do much exploring until we get to shipbuilding. But we want, and we're gonna want to build a big navy anyway, and we're gonna build that navy we're gonna hire those ships with faith. And the sooner we have sailing, the sooner we can do that. And we'll also unlock fishing boats for workers to improve, which we're going to want to do because it means housing and it means more production because of our pantheon. So we're going to go for sailing. Sailing will be done in 13 turns. Okay. Again, complaining, not enough housing. The city is continuing to grow, not enough housing. Housing will be dealt with in time. We knew that was going to be a problem from the outset. We're completed, nothing I can do about it. Okay, our holy site is done. We're gonna get to work on the shrine.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
I see no reason to change, so we're not gonna change policies. Instead, we're gonna pick our next civic, which is state workforce. And turn.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Okay, we completed sailing. Now we're gonna start to catch up with the other things we left behind. We're gonna start with pottery so we can get to writing. And yeah, they're complaining about needing more housing. And now that we have sailing under that, I want to keep an eye out for my faith. If we look to see how much faith, the quarry is going to require 190 faith. So as soon as I have over 200, I can buy a galley. And I want to do that as soon as possible. And my faith production will be going up. Ooh, here is a solar flare, which really has... I'm actually using a mod that brings stuff from the apocalypse mode into the base game, which is a nice touch. That might be a disaster we might have to deal with in the future. That is beautiful. Look at the time. Running out of time. Okay.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
So now pottery is done. Now we're gonna go for writing. We're not gonna be able to... Chemist is not gonna be important for quite a while, so we could pick up this to make it easier to get masonry. I think actually that's a better decision. We're gonna wait on writing, because we don't need the campus right away, and we don't need the commercial hub that the campus gives access to. So let's pick up, and we don't need the harbor. So let's pick up masonry. I mean mining. So now that that's clear, we now get an option of choosing another project, and now I'm going to get back to my settler. This time I'm going to finish it because I want that settler out as soon as possible. And even though this is going to be done in 4 turns, I'm not going to rush it. I'm not gonna rush build the government plaza. There's some other things I need to build first, but we will be building the district next. It may be a little bit while, but we will definitely be building that district next. Okay, so and turn. We're going to change policy because we want to get rid of this useless policy that is not doing us any good. And we're going to want to put this policy in, which is going to be very beneficial for us. So let's do that. And then we're going to go for a trade so we can get the empire, and of course the major goal is political philosophy. And now we get to pick our first governor, and so of course I could go for the religious governor since we're doing religious stuff, but I'm not planning to use religion for this nation offensively for a religious victory. I'm just using it to help put out a bigger navy. So, as well as to deal with the production problem. So, this guy doesn't really help. As far as production goes, let's see. And so this has something that would help with production. And same thing with this, but it's not going to help with production right away. The biggest concern I have is science and culture, and so my choice is always with Pangala because of these 2 parts, librarian and commissioner, as well as researcher. They're all good. So we're gonna appoint Pangala to this city, and he'll arrive in 5 turns. And so with that, I think I'm gonna put a cut in this video here. I think I've been going for about 30 minutes. We haven't gotten our religion yet, but we are on our way to getting a religion where we started competing for the Great Prophet. We are in the lead. Hopefully, in the next video, we will actually get the Prophet, get our religion. So that we have to look forward to. Of course, once we build our second city and our second holy district, if we're not there, that might help. But otherwise, this is the state we're in right now. I think we're still in a good position. The production times of the city has built up a bit. Not too much, but going a bit faster. Things are going to get more expensive, so we have that to look forward to, but my strategy for dealing with it is sound. Anyway, I think that is all for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to do all the things, comment, like it if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and of course, I do want to give a shout out to all the wonderful content creators that inspire me to keep going at this each and every time. Damer2986, A Kiss for Luck, Val's Nosy Toys, to name a few. I also have a Discord channel where it's the Society of Explorers, Builders, and Critical Thinkers, where it's just a place for people to come together who enjoy exploring worlds, building stuff, and enjoy playing games such as strategy games such as this for critical thinking, to work their minds. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. This is OpenWorldAddict out.